Alright guys, we're back, part 5. I'm really going to try to get through the rest of these. Rock and Roll High School featuring the Ramones. Kind of a little different, but cool. Rocky Balboa, I guess Rocky 6 if you want to call it that. We have my second favorite movie series of all time. We have the Rocky box set, which is Rocky 1 through Rocky 5. It all makes up the picture on the spine. Rocky 1 through 5. We have Walt Disney, The Rookie, based on a true story of a pitcher from the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, Dennis Quaid. Really good baseball movie. Another Byrne movie, The Rundown with The Rock. I actually never watched it. I should watch that sometime. Christmas time movies. We have Santa Claus 1, Santa Claus 2, and Santa Claus 3. I'm a real big fan of the Santa Claus movies. I'm a huge fan of this one. Pretty good fan of this one, and I'm like, so much on that one. It kind of got worse as they went along, but I really did like the Santa Claus movies. Great independent film, Saved. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I really like Jenna Malone a lot, and I forgot this dude's name. Patrick Fugit, I think his name is, but he actually was also in Almost Famous. He was the main character in Almost Famous, this dude right here. But, yeah, Mandy Moore, whatever, Macaulay Culkin, whatever. But this movie actually was a really good movie. Highly recommend that one. We have another Netflix, Saving Private Ryan, war movie. 80s classic, Say Anything with John Cusack. Another really good, highly recommended movie. Really crappy. Scooby-Doo 1 and Scooby-Doo 2. Only got it because of Matthew Lillard being in them. Part of my collection of his movies. Another Matthew Lillard film, Serial Mom. This actually is really good, actually. Ricky Lake back in the day, like when she was like a little kid. There's Matthew Lillard right there. Kathleen Turner plays the mom, but highly recommend that one too. Schindler's List. I got it for $5. Still sealed. Kind of not really a feel-good movie, but one of the great movies of all time. Another Byrne movie, School of Rock. Really good comedy with Jack Black. We have Short Circuit, movie from the 80s with Ali Sheedy and Steve Guttenberg. Again, I don't know where the cases are. This is Shrek the Third. I actually have Shrek 1 and 2 as well. Don't know where the cases are. Discs are in an album somewhere. But I like CGI movies, obviously. Silence of the Lambs. Still sealed, but again, one of those movies I know frontwards and backwards. Simpsons movie. Big fan of The Simpsons pretty much since day one when they came out. But The Simpsons movie was absolutely a blast. I have The Simpsons complete first season. I actually stopped getting the complete seasons because they're on TV constantly, so I just figured I would just stick with that. We have Christmas with The Simpsons and Christmas with The Simpsons 2. So that's always a good time. Singles. Early 90s flick, as you can tell by the stylings and stuff, but The Singles is a great movie. Sitting Ducks. This was actually on Cartoon Network, I believe, but this series was absolutely hilarious. So check that out if you have a chance. 16 Candles, classic 80s film. We have Bruce Willis, Sixth Sense. One of my first DVDs I ever bought, actually. South Park the movie. South Park the movie is absolutely... I saw that, I think, 4 times in theaters, too. I was cracking up at that. As well as... Oh! Avalanche. South Park... hold on one second. South Park the complete first season. South Park the complete second season. Again, they're on TV constantly, and there's too many seasons to try to keep up with. These aren't going to be out of order now, but whatever. Spaceballs. Absolutely hilarious. We have another double feature of Adam Sandler. We have Spanglish and 50 First Dates. Let's see. We have the first Spider-Man. We have Spider-Man 2. And we have Spider-Man 3. All 3 Spider-Mans. Which I'm actually kind of mad that they're going to redo that whole series. But we won't get into that. St. Elmo's Fire. Another classic 80s flick. Stand and Deliver. Still sealed. $5 pickup from Walmart. We have A Star is Born. I actually bought this for my ex-girlfriend and she never took it, so I was like, alright, screw it, I'll just put it in my collection, whatever. We have Star Wars Phantom Menace Episode 1. I actually don't have 2 and 3 because 1 really ticked me off. Because, as you can see, I have the Star Wars trilogy on DVD. Technically, episodes 4, 5, and 6. I'm such a huge fan of this trilogy that the first one's just made me angry. I'm just really not a fan of those new ones. We have Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble live from Austin, Texas, live in concert. We have Stitch the Movie, which was kind of like Lilo and Stitch 2. Summer Catch, which is a cheesy like teenage kind of thing, but it's all about minor league baseball, and of course Matthew Lillard is in that, so that's part of my collection for him. For you video gamers, see if you guys remember this. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show. This is volume 1 actually. It's a 4-disc set of all the cartoons and all the show and everything else. I really want to get volume 2 to complete the set of that, but that was one of my favorite shows growing up as well. We have Tom Hanks in The Terminal, Matthew Lillard in 13 Ghosts, double feature, Tommy Boy and Black Sheep, 2 absolute classics with Chris Farley in them, Robin Williams in Toys, Toy Story 1 and 2, the 2-pack. I'm really stoked about number 3 coming out too. The Truman Show, speaking of The Truman Show, we have Weird Al Yankovic in UHF, Disney Pixar, another avalanche. Disney Pixar, Up. We have the U.S. versus John Lennon. Absolutely amazing documentary about John Lennon and the government and how they tried to go after him. We have Van Wilder, decent, whatever. Vegas Vacation. Another one of my favorite cartoons growing up was Voltron. So I've got Voltron, hard tin set. It's volume 1 and volume 2. They actually have, I think, like 8 volumes out now or something crazy. I have to actually catch up with them. Johnny Cash movie, Walk the Line, with Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon. Great movie. I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan. Pixar, Wall-E. We have awesome movie, War Games from the 80s with Matthew Broderick. We have The Wedding Singer. Matthew Lillard again, Wing Commander. I don't think he does a movie without Freddie Prinze Jr. Did you ever notice that? Every movie I've shown you, he's been in that movie with him. The Wizard, classic vintage 80s video game type movie. The Best of the Wonder Years. I absolutely love that show growing up, so I got that, The Best of the Wonder Years. Woodstock 99 in concert. I was actually at Woodstock 99, so I got this DVD to kind of commemorate it. Let's see, what else do I have here? I'm just trying to skip through to show you the good ones. You've Got Mail. I'm actually a big fan of this movie. I was really big into Tom Hanks and his performance in that movie. Zoolander, absolutely hilarious. Ben Stiller, one of my favorites as well. And we're just going to try to get through these in the next 2 minutes. The TV show Dinosaurs, complete first and second seasons on DVD. I was a big fan of the little baby on that show. Complete history of the Philadelphia Eagles on DVD. My favorite football team of all time. We have Edward Scissorhands. Johnny Depp, big fan of him. So Edward Scissorhands, you have to have that one. The Code Conspiracy. It's an indie flick about religion and God and stuff like that. Haven't really gotten all the way through this one yet, but seemed cool. It was cheap. Cheaters, again, Jenna Malone. But Cheaters was a decent movie. Not great, not bad, not great, whatever. The Outsiders, based on the novel. I actually like the book better, which is the first time I've ever said that. But the movie is actually really good. I mean, if you look at the cast of characters, I mean the cast of actors, you've got like Ralph Macchio, you've got Emilio Estevez, Patrick Swayze, Tom Cruise. I mean, just absolutely crazy, but really good movie. Another Popeye DVD, Tom Cruise and Vanilla Sky. Absolutely hated that movie. Project Greenlight, Stolen Summer. I actually never watched it. Mark Wahlberg, Rockstar. Didn't really like it. Muppets Take Manhattan, absolutely a must-have for any kid of the 80s. First and only season of Tilt, which was a ESPN drama show about poker. Haven't watched that yet, just got that for Christmas. We have Tim Burton, Coraline, great movie, very dark but very cool. The Bucket List, my mom just gave me this actually, she had a second copy and I haven't watched it yet. We have Uncle Buck, John Candy. Where the Red Fern Grows. I read this book in 6th grade, but again, got it because Dave Matthews was one of the actors in it. The Whole Nine Yards, pretty funny movie. And last but not least, With Honors, Joe Pesci and Brendan Fraser again. But as you can see, my racks are now empty. And to finish out this movie, or this video, as you can see, pretty much there's, it's a little blurry, but there's my collection, guys. I do have some other ones, but I'll have to find them and put them in another video. So until next time, guys, ACCardShark. Take care.